Hey there guys, it's Metro, continuing to document my potential issues or perhaps insanity. Hear it clicking, right? We hear it? Maybe we don't, I don't know, but I hear it. This is the login screen music for WoW Classic. Here is the login screen music for WoW Classic. So it's not related to the computer, I guess. It was a weird coincidence that I was having the sound issues I was having. But it's not like the sound is like somehow like the wave file or something, like I don't know. So it's something to do with either the game or the hardware that runs the game, I guess. But the weird part that is not always like there's not any way to like look at the game, I guess, right? But it's not like constantly. It's only like at certain times during certain songs. I was looking at this. I don't know what any of this means, to be honest. You know what, this only started happening after I plugged in this second earphone jack thing, I think, actually. I think that was the first time. Because I was trying to figure out what was wrong with the headphones. Because, man, if I could let you hear what that sounds like, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on with it. I think I just turned it off. I don't know what that does, so let's just turn it off. The impact on anything, but I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Alright, anyway, we're going back. Zul'Gurub, trying to stay focused on the actual gameplay, but nope, still happening. Alright, so it had nothing to do with that. I have no idea. It is annoying as fuck, though. Which is really sad, because I honestly want to just turn music off. When it's been my most consistent thing I've enjoyed about the game. It's really sad. Like, my life is just falling apart right now, man, and I do not want to not hear music in WoW. But it's actually even the music in WoW is making me unhappy now, which is crazy. Alright, let's try to get the Bouchelet, or whatever, what's that guy's name? Hannah, or Hannara, or something. Gonna go try to kill him. We removed the silence, or whatever, the sleep. So that's gone. Now we just gotta make sure we try not to die to those other fellas. Which we haven't, like, nothing's happened that we should make that easier, so we'll see how it goes, but I think maybe we can even try to kite there. You know, we do have the speed pot, we were just talking about that being useless, but maybe it will be valuable there. Just so we don't get meleeed by them when they spawn. Because outside of that, that guy doesn't do anything. His only mechanic is summoning those 3 ads. So if I can just survive them reliably, then that's a very easy kill. His only other mechanic is bugged, so I had to remove it. He also does a mana drain, but you know, I'm playing a Death Knight, so no such thing. That doesn't exist. I love Stranglethorn though, man. It's so great that we're getting to spend this much time here. We've spent like so much time in this zone in all these different playthroughs, and it's the actual first time we've ever done any CG. Like, I don't know, maybe that wasn't clear. I think it was clear, but this is the first time I've entered ZG on a private server, like a solo private server that I made. I did a little bit like of nostalgia farming. I just had like a character on the original like classic repack I got. Brutalny, I made like characters that were just like overpowered as shit. So I can just walk in and solo ZG easily. So I did that a few times just to kill bosses and stuff, but just like nostalgia really, that wasn't any gameplay or anything. All right, let's get back to work. Those guys are still gone. Some of them are gone. I don't know how this keeps happening, but these guys respawn whenever we restart the server, and the other ones do not. Oh, I never... Oh, good thing I did it in that order. That would have been annoying. Yeah, we didn't actually gain any power in between the last two episodes, so... Also, last episode was episode 100. I didn't even notice. It's not even. Like, this is... Feels like a milestone maybe, but it's really not at this point. We got another 100 episodes coming, I think. It's basically just like, when am I going to give up? It's still reliably fun. At times it feels like overwhelming, but it's still reliably fun to make these changes and to, you know, continue to improve the vision that I see for this server. But considering we have, like, I mean, we spent 30 minutes on the last episode just changing gear and making adjustments to one boss that we couldn't even kill, you know? Like, now imagine every single boss in here that needing to be done, because that is going to need to be done. I'm going to try to do the gear today while I watch Cop and stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to focus on both, but I'm going to try to get a lot of that kind of clerical work done. But then imagine, you know, that's, even if it doesn't happen, imagine that same process being done for every single boss in a raid. You know, it's like going to take us years. It's basically one episode per. Alright, see what happens. The guy himself is actually pretty straightforward, but... I removed that. What? Stop that. Oh, dude, I'm done. I'm so pissed. Oh, this sucks. What is happening? Why would that... I removed it. Did I remove the wrong thing? Just gonna do it again, right? So, whatever, just let him reset. Oh, that time he didn't reset for some reason. Okay, fun. Makes no fucking sense. I don't even... Those guys are so large and you can't hit them. Getting messages. I mean, it's still here. Is that not how you do this? I think I did try to do this for another mob, and I guess I never confirmed that it worked or didn't work. It has to be that, right? I don't know what this is, but I don't think I can edit this. Oh God, Param. It's not Dark Souls, is it? What else? He doesn't have the spell on the thing, so what's going on? I guess we need to edit it so it just doesn't last, like it lasts 0 length or something. Oh, wait a second. He also has a vanish, it says. What the fuck? That is not on the list of abilities on the server, though, so I don't know about that. But it does say he has it. Is that the issue? Let's edit the sleep first. Can we just see? Hold on. Let's see. This is the last episode. Just want to see him do it to me. Just confirm that it's 6 seconds. Yeah. See, like, he does that animation as well. Can we see, like, the combat log? That thing fucking crit me for 4,000. Where's his actual... Oh, what the hell? He also has Earthshock? See, okay, so something's wrong here because that's not on the list. He doesn't have Earthshock. So what's wrong? What's up with that? There's some other area that these are stored, maybe? Yeah, it must be in that script. Okay, so we have no choice but to edit the spell, I guess. Which is fine. We'll just make it do 0 seconds. I hope that he's the only one who uses it. It looks like, at least on Wowhead, that's the case, but you never know. Okay, duration is 0 seconds. Presumably that works. No, I don't think I've ever tried to do this, but I think it works. I just wanted to see if he actually did a... I think there's a way to... yeah, there he is. Sleep. He just happened to attack me, I guess, at the same time he applied it or something. I don't know why. I want to confirm or just like see if maybe he is also banishing. But I guess we have no way of stopping him from doing that if he indeed does that. It doesn't look like there's anything indicating that he's doing it, so. Alright, I guess reset one more time, or whatever, relog the server. Kill those snakes a 10th time. Oh, what a weird situation. Okay. So that's done. Okay, fighting the serpents. Done. Still don't have a skinning knife. Should have did that too. And soon we'll be 66. We'll get more talent points in Crypt Fever, which I guess will be nice. Don't think we'll get much further than that, but it would be cool to be able to get... What does that do? That'd be cool to actually get Scourge Strike, I guess. It's just better than Unholy Strike or Plague Strike, I guess. Yeah, it's just a stronger play. Oh wait, no, it uses 2 runes, so we don't want that. That's for people who don't use Death Strike, basically. Your Crypt Fever morphs into Ebon Plague. Yeah, alright, that would be nice. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Our power is not really coming through talents anymore. I don't think there's any other talents that would be interesting. Bloodworms again. Alright, let's try it again. I think we got plenty of these. What was that you just did? Okay, yeah, they're really slow. Unknown as well, that's weird. So that's the trick, I guess. Just kite it out. Don't get hit. Try to put D&D down to the side, maybe. I should have did the other side since I'm favoring this left side, but doesn't really matter. They do really die quick, huh? But they also do a ton of damage. He spawns them a lot too. This is gonna be really hard. Oh yeah, this is like impossible. I can't keep the fucking diseases up. I don't have enough have anything? Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know what's going on there. I can't attack it, but it can attack me. And I have no range damage. You kind of need runic power for that, it looks like. The health, like, the mobs are just so goddamn big, man. I don't know. I don't like that either. I can barely see them. I think that's bugged. Like, I can't see their health pool at all unless I look at the top left part. It doesn't seem like how it would have to be, but it's possible. I'm gaining experience from them dying too. I feel like I gained some experience on that fight. Alright, try it again. I don't know how often he's gonna do it. They just like go away instantly though, so it's really hard to tell. It's like I really need to just sit on runic power. It'll be a very long fight. You can tell when he's about to spawn him though, he does this like little animation thing. Didn't die from my one death strike. I can actually grip them too. Not that I would want to. Having D&D down would definitely help, but also rune weapon. He's also taking a really weird route around that little rock there, so that helped. Okay. Awkward, but it is working. Thank God they have this all out. This is insane. I guess they're also kiteable, but no! Holy shit. Insane. Why I just get dazed? That ain't good. Back to correct target. Oh my god. it's just constant. Basically, if that crits, it's over, but luckily we have a good amount of crit. Alright, looks like we're doing pretty well. Not for long. That one didn't die? Oh, I died. I thought there was two there. Alright, we got him. Alright, that was kind of crazy, but... Alright, we got our badge. Our badge, everything works, so... Badges... Thought Blighter. I mean, we can't use it, so just eat it. But yeah, looks like everything works. Well, we killed something. That was intense. We have to hang on to this too in our inventory. Whew, that was intense. Alright, let's go do the bat boss now, I guess. Try the bat boss. That was intense. Guess we'll kill him. Was the potion like the unsung hero there? The speed pot? It might have been, honestly. I don't know how much that helped, but we were able to run away from them easy because of that. See, that graveyard is really, like, yeah. It just takes so much longer to get pulls if you're running. That's the thing that really sucks about Classic, I think. Like, I hate to say it, but it's not like the game was ever difficult. But it was almost like you just never really, like, you know what I mean? 4 hours of raid. If you wipe it all, like, you probably spend like over an hour just running back half the time. Unless the raid was just joke mode easy like it was, but it's just like kind of weird design. Difficult content is great for the game, so embrace players doing it frequently instead of making them have that extra long punishment for no reason. And now we know that zero duration spell stuff works, so we can actually do that if we ever run into that problem again. These guys are a friggin' war every time I fight one. Okay, so this was the other mob that we edited. Nope. See, it doesn't work. Okay, so we gotta change that too. This is why we weren't able to do the bat boss last time. Wait, what the hell is that? A ghost? I didn't know they had that type of mechanic. Oh, Shadow Panther Hide Belt. That's like a really good BOE, I'm pretty sure. Where's the other guy? Still down there. Okay, we gotta do this then again. I think we're probably gonna be able to get by because we're pretty strong now, but we're gonna do it anyway. Doesn't make it refresh, so we don't need to get rid of it like I tried to, but so I'm not sure what that page does then. I guess nothing. Currently, it only lasts 5 seconds, but 1 second's fine. I won't do that yet. Okay, there's actually a hoodoo pile over there. Perfect. Pretty aggressive start. Oh yeah, we can't skin them. Ends justify the means. Is that mob? Okay, let's get ourselves a skinning knife. Okay, we're back in the skinning game. Weird how I wasn't able to drop the profession properly, but guess now we learned that lesson. Something wrong with the server's logic for that, I guess. Or maybe the client's logic? Because it's the client was the problem. I used it and didn't go away. I like pressed the button. What? Oh, we also just got like 8 of them. What the fuck? Wait, why are we... How long does that last? Holy shit, man. Will of a card. 24178. Is that on the fight too? I feel like that might be on the fight too. 24178. 20 seconds? Yeah, how about eat a dick? That's crazy. Did we get it all? Oh yeah, I don't want that though. Anyway, so we now have 1 of each, I think. Do we have duplicates? Oh yeah, we actually have duplicates. Or no, do we? I think the rogue one is actually like good. What's happening? I'm still mind controlled. I guess we can just start putting them in our bank or something. Do we even have room in our bank anymore? Not really. What is that slot? Oh, Lord General. Do we need like jumbo bags for bank only? I might have to do that. What happened? Oh, it's still open. Let's just dump these in here for now. Alright, continuing on. How long is this so far? 35 minutes. We got some time to figure out the bat boss in the area up here, hopefully. Okay, that's a lot of mobs. And more are coming, it looks like. But it's actually not that dangerous. They don't do any ridiculous... Oh, well, I guess they do something. Because then all of a sudden it is dangerous. And we're dead. Oh! I just realized. Dude, I haven't used this Vantage rune in like years. Yeah, like I straight up haven't used that on anything. Wouldn't really have made that previous fight any easier though. But on the spider boss, yeah, probably would have made it easier. I don't know, though, the hard part with the bosses has been ads so far. All 3 bosses have featured some kind of ad. That was also a problem for us. Where's this vein? Oh, you can go back here. What the hell? That's fucking cool. I love little stuff like that in the game, man. They're gonna try to explode. Is that what that is? Unstable concoction? Yeah. Think. Alright. We need that for solder, right? We have now 4. What about bat leather? Have we gotten that yet? Nope. Oh, that didn't aggro those? I thought that would sure clip those on the way by. Kind of hoping it did. Make it go a little faster. It is weird to me how the corpse explosion like affects the corpse. Like it really changes it. It makes it very small. Luckily no problem with looting it still. Evil Bad Eye. We're getting a good amount of experience up in this room though. We got a lot of trash here. Okay. Say it again. We need to fear them. Most are not fearable, and we've aggroed more, it looks like. No. get away with it. There's like a pat of regular enemies too. It's interesting how just if there was like actual good AoE threat in the game, Classic's difficulty would be mostly just auto attack, like, or whatever, do basic damage rotation. It's like this trash's whole design is meant to be difficult to tank. The way they charge in and immediately start doing stuff like that. But if there was like actual good AoE threat in the game, like there is in TBC and Onward, it wouldn't even matter. Like it wouldn't do anything. The trash would be pure tank and spank. As this dot, and that would be disease. Disease dispel, and that's all you need. Okay, where's that patrol? Oh, it's all over there. Looks like another death here because we were just way behind already. Might be alright. Okay. We're gonna get away with it. Keep exploding corpses. Should probably focus on killing the Bat Rider, right? I guess he kills himself, so as long as we don't die to it, it's probably fine. I don't know. That's a lot of diseases. They don't seem to be doing much though. Wait, what is it doing? Increased physical damage taken. That's kind of a problem. But other than that, it's fine. We'll see what happens. Have we gotten any bat leather? I don't think so. Actually, I think we've gotten none so far. What is it? Wait, we have 2 stacks of this. Wow, that's funny. Not actually sure what it's called. Oh, what the hell's going on with these evil bat eyes only stacking to 10? What the fuck? That's weird. That's abnormal. I thought we had that solved a long time ago. Evil bat eye. What are they for? Must be for something. A stackable, what the fuck? Alright, 200. That's weird that's something I haven't thought about in a long time. That was like one of the first things I did. Yes, I don't think we've gotten any leather yet. That's weird. I guess it's really rare. Alright, I guess we need to try to kill these witch doctors first. Oh my god, headhunters and witch doctors? Oh yeah, we can't. We just can't fight this stuff. It's like impossible. There's no way we can do that. We can't even do anything. We're like totally locked out of all spells. That's gonna be hard. Burn weapon, please. Let me do things, please. I'm able to do things a little bit. Still don't even have diseases spread. Holy shit, dude. Okay, that mob's just gonna... It just evaded, didn't it? Yeah, it just evaded. Alright, well, this is very fun. It's no longer evading. Surprise. Okay, we gotta try... Alright, it's just pointless. God, this fucking sucks. He's just let me fucking do things. I can't believe this. I literally can't do anything. But somehow it's still not killing me. Fun. Can we fight the boss without pulling this shit? That's crazy. It's like the most ridiculous pack in the entire dungeon, probably. Just because of those mechanics. I doubt it, to be honest. I doubt we can fight it without them being pulled. I guess we'll try, though. Because I'm not going to restart the server yet again. How do we even pull him? God, the misses, man. Oh, let me get my spells! There we go. We're already getting our fucking ass kicked, and we're... Okay. Wait, is that why we didn't do this one? Because the silence? I think we might have pulled this guy already. Okay, spawning in trash. Those are just the same mobs from the trash, right? So it shouldn't be too hard. It's just the fact that we keep getting silence is the big issue. Actually kind of makes the fight a little bit easier because we can heal off them. Looks like he might be taunt immune. Oh yeah, now we're silenced again. We can still death strike. Which is definitely needed. But we can't use diseases. Oh, we can plague strike, but not frost strike. Can't use rune weapon. Can't do much. It's basically just keep killing ads the whole fight. Good thing for death strike. Oh, he's like changed. Now what? Curse of blood. No longer silencing me, I guess. Wait, who's healing? Oh, the boss. Okay. Taking like damage from elsewhere now. Been feared by the boss, I guess. What is happening? Just like getting bombarded by random things around us. And we missed our kick, so that's terrible. Not really that bad, I guess, but we're actually getting our ass kicked right now. Our big heals come in. Alright, it's like an unsustainable amount of damage we're taking. I don't know what we're even taking the damage from. And we're feared yet again. So, okay. Alright, I guess we need to look this fight up because I have no idea what the fuck that was. Is that just meant to be hard? What's the name of the boss? Jeklik? It seemed very, very doable until the very end. It seemed to got harder and harder. Okay, let's read the whole guide. Let's get back in there. Yeah, I command you to rain fire down upon these invaders. Jeklik is a two-phase fight. Follow heavy interrupt rotations in the end. Before the pull, clear all bats in the area to ensure there's enough space to move around and dodge her bombs. One person must be assigned to stand between the boss and the range group in phase 1. This person will need constant heals as Jeklik will constantly charge this one person. Okay, that's not a problem. Bat form. Start the fight in bat form. Her main ability in this form is an AoE shriek that will deal damage and silence everyone around her. Because of this ability, it is highly recommended to have as few people near her as possible during phase 1. The group consisting of ranged players and healers should be kept at a distance. Okay, that doesn't matter. Jeklik's second ability is a charge. Doesn't matter. Final ability is Call Swarm. Okay, we've seen all that. Then, okay, so 50% phase 2. Alternate between two spellcasts, Greater Heal and Mind Flight. Greater Heal is by far more important ability to interrupt, as a single successful cast will heal Jeklik for 25% of her maximum health, and that's why we ultimately lost the last fight. Mind Flight just does damage, it looks like. The last ability is to summon Bat Bombers. We'll summon bats that drop fire bombs in the raid. The bombs leave a fire patch on the ground that deal damage if you stand in them. They are pretty easy to avoid, as it takes about 2 seconds for a bomb to hit the ground and explode. A good way to deal with them for tanks and melee is to steadily move her in a circle, so she moved out of a bomb drop location before the bomb hits the floor. Okay, so I just wasn't moving enough, I guess. Let's go. Not really sure what like the hard part was, because we were just getting our ass kicked by the end, I thought. Guess not. Oh, wrong way anyway. I have no idea. Just like a lot of small damage, I guess. Did these mobs do something? I don't know. I don't think they're part of the fight, but maybe they are. So the silence is rough, but it's very sustainable. And then the second part of the fight is actually very straightforward. It's just hard. And we are totally at the mercy of missing kicks, which is kind of ridiculous, but I guess that's how the game works. Well, no time like the present. Let's go. Trying to immediately get silenced. Alright, let's see if... Well, when she's spawning the bats. Are they coming or what? They're gonna... Diseases are falling out before they do. I was hoping to... There they are. And we're silent, so GG. That's pretty much it already. That's a really bad time of silence. Actually, we're gonna get through it somehow. Oh, we're way behind now killing these bats. Also not even targeting them. Once we get on them though, they're pretty good. They die really quick. Once we are able to use spells on them is what I should say. Then they die really quick. But yeah, the no spells part kind of sucks. Oh, and she's in the last phase now. Fuck. Okay, that's like horrible. I think we need to just focus on the boss here. Flying really fast though now. But we're not gonna get that kick. Okay, so no longer dying fast. What's that? Good damage taken again. Yeah, kick missed again, you see? It's really just unfair, to be honest. Is there a way to change that? Boss would be dead if I didn't miss that, so it's actually a very easy fight. If it wasn't for kicks being missable. No, we just can't recover now at this point. Oh, maybe we can. Alright, dead. Easy game. Alright. Oh yeah, well we didn't touch the... I just killed the boss without doing anything with the loot. Fuck. Well, that was stupid. Alright, that is a shared item, so this is actually really, really good item there. In fact, that probably goes on no matter what. Let's get some things off it. Oh! And then we gotta do loot before we're done here. Okay, so that boss is actually very easy. So unfortunately, our second item is actually just a replacement of the first item. And it's garbage, but... yeah, it's definitely better, I think, right? Hit rating is nice. It's just more stamina. We lose a lot of agi, though. I think I'll just stick with the first one. Although it's got some resistances, which are probably useful, but... I don't want to get rid of the Sword of Zeal this quickly. Okay, so now we gotta do the loot again. Oh, or die again. First of all, we'll do that. Watch our character be unplayable for an hour. Let's just let him kill us. Okay, so that's boss Jekyll, right? There's actually enough ambient sounds that we don't even need the music in here. Anyway, alright, Jekyll. No, can't really do it on screen, unfortunately. Okay, so gotta figure out which items are unique to her, which is kind of the problem. First of all, let's add the badges. We still have that up, so that's useful. Done. Now it's time for looting. And then we'll end the episode. So we're 3 of... Well, will we count that 3 boss kills? How many bosses are there? 8? 3 of 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 encounters, technically. Gazrenka, we won't ever be able to kill. I'm going to give up on that because there's actually like a lot of content for fishing, so I don't want to just skip it. So we just won't kill Gazrenka. But yeah, the other 10 bosses we can kill. Edge of Madness, so we're 3 of 10 right now. Or 3 of 9, I guess. That's cool. Anyway, alright, let's look at loot. So, look at this. I mean, come on. What the fuck is this nonsense, dude? Alright, I guess you can tell which ones... Not really. I guess you can. Yeah, I guess you can tell which ones are not her specific loot table. Kind of. Yeah, we can sort by zone drop. Okay. So we're looking at only these items. These are the ones we need to change. Although I don't feel like I've changed that item. Belt of untapped power. Let's look at it. Oh yeah, I did. Alright, sweet. Okay, so we're good then. This won't be too bad. Alright. So... First item, a Primalist Band. Four. And then gems, always. We gotta do that too. If it's not a weapon, we don't have to do anything further with the gems. Okay, so Primalist Band goes quite hard in Season of Discovery. It gains 2 stamina, it looks like. This must be intellect. Goes to 10 and 12. Okay. And then gains a 15 spell damage buff. Spell Dam, I think is what they do, right? Spell Dam. Hard to find, apparently. Okay, 41752. Alright, that's the item. Big improvement. Mana per 5 does... Oh, it actually goes down again, but I don't... That's not... We don't need to do that. Casters are already at a big enough disadvantage here. Okay, 1 item down. Zulian Defender, which did actually drop. Okay. Zulian Defender changes substantially. Becomes a spell damage item. I guess it always was. Intellect and Spirit originally. thought this was a tanking item, really, but it's like a prop pally item. Okay, so a lot changes here. So armor goes way different. 4, 5, 6, 8. Block. Where's block? Don't think we've touched the shield yet. I don't know where block is. Does block change? Yeah, it goes to 44. Ah, it's right there. 44. It loses its spirit, but again, I'm not going to do that. I'm not ever going to make these items worse. That just seems really weird. I wonder why they would do that. I wonder if there's like some stat item level requirements or something that they had to adhere to. Okay, so I'm not going to change the other stuff then, because the other stats all get worse. And then it just gains a spell damage buff again. So now we're looking for spell damage 23. There's a lot of them, apparently. Alright, 41709. Not sure why there's so many copies. 41709. Okay. Alright. So that's that. Much better item. Very good item, really now. Great prop pally item there. Actually eager to do a paladin playthrough now, honestly. Okay, Jeklik's Opaline Talisman. I think there's like 6 items total. Alright. Very little can change on this item, so it does change. Instead of mana per 5, it gets spirit. It drops that and gains a slight buff to its damage done. That will buff the 20 to 25. There is no 25, so we're not going to change it. That's weird. Alright, no need to change. That's fine. Next up is Peacekeeper's Boots. These are the ones. I remember these, like, so distinctly. I love this item. The first real, like, definitely prop pally, or a holy pally piece of gear that's plate, you know? A lot of leather and cloth you wear as a prop pally. Don't like it at all. Very rare to have actual good plate pieces for holy pally. Alright. So, step 1. Okay. Armor goes way up. That's something I don't think I've been doing. Which is, I probably need to start paying attention to that. Alright, and then Stam and Intellect are both 12. So Stamina just goes up. The other one doesn't move. Okay. Oh, that's a very different item, isn't it? Instead of MP5, it gets... Oh, wow, that's very different. It's a damage item instead. They turned it into like a rep pally item, I guess. That's interesting. Well, we definitely want the crit part. I don't remember, like, how much is... Oh, yeah, it will say here, yeah. Oh, no, but we don't have it, yeah. There's no crit on the item, so I don't... I think we can see by... No, that's like a new spell. It's weird that they made a new crit spell, but it's for crit all, both spells and attacks, which I guess is not Common. Until Wrath, I guess. Okay, we'll just do 28, I guess. 7598. It can't be right because the minimum, it's supposed to be 1%, but I don't know. Let's just do 28. 2598. We're getting rid of mana per 5. I guess we're getting rid of both of them. 2598 is not a spell. What? Oh, what the hell am I saying? 7598. 7598. Okay. And then the other one is, it changes it to holy spell damage, which I guess we'll do. Okay. It's kind of weird because, like, who else could use that in Season of Discovery? But yeah, all right, very different item now. It's like a red pally item, pretty much. Or I guess just an offensive paladin in general. Well, they kind of ruined those, to be honest, but fine. I mean, I don't know. It's still pretty cool, but not the same memory, that's for sure. Okay, and that's it. One more item. Oh, no, 2 more items. Animus Spalders. Armor again goes up. 208. Stamina goes down. I'm not touching that. Intellect goes the same. Spirit doesn't move. And then it's 40 healing. It's like a healing specific item, but we're just going to make it. I'll just leave it as it is, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to balance that because there's no point in having healing. Leather spell power gear, though, is like, that's just not going to get worn, so I don't even really care. Alright, final item. Oh, wait, no. There's 2 more items. Let's do Sea Fury boots next. This is male, more spell power male, so again, very unlikely to be used, but we'll see what they do with it. I mean, actually, no, because, yeah, definitely Shaman. I'll see myself using some hybrid Ellie enhanced thing if I ever played Shaman, but... Okay, so that's done. Now we need to do 286 armor. Okay. Intellect and stamina do not move. But again, we're changing it to like a damage-only piece for some reason. So yeah, it just gets like the same thing that we just had, the crit. Where was that? 7598. That's crit and then 25 damage. Okay. That's like a pure offensive pair of boots now again. Very good piece. I mean, that looks really good. All right. So I guess they got rid of the MP5 thing because it's like the casters in Wrath or in Season of Discovery don't need MP5 anymore. All right, Jeklik's Crusher. Actual weapon. And it does not change outside of... No, it makes no change whatsoever. Oh, wait. Did I... Maybe... Oh, yeah. Got the wrong item first. Okay, let's take a look. So it's already got that. 1078 was the number, right? 1078? Yeah. 3 sockets. Done. And it basically is just buffed. There's no other stats on it. So it is. Looks like it's an absurd amount of attack power in cat and dire bear form. Do we already have that? 24 feral attack power. Where is that? Because that number is very different in Season of Discovery. I'm not sure where that number is. Because this is this. Oh, and it's also a chance on hit. That's interesting. Anyway, the numbers changed. So what have they changed? Wow, big change. 191, 288. Does the speed change? It does. It goes to 3.7. Where's that? Delay. Okay, so 3637. That's very interesting. Armor damage modifier. What does that mean? Anyway, I don't know. Oh wait, this number just went up on its own. It's not an actual spell. Like in Classic, it's a spell, I guess. But in Wrath, it's just part of the weapon. Yeah, that's not a spell. Okay, so yeah, in Season of Discovery, they made it a spell. But in Wrath, it's just part of the baseline thing, I guess. Okay, so that's it. Interesting. I mean, we take the hell out of that because that's 64 damage per. And our weapon is only. Yeah, that would be a pretty good item. All right, well, that is it for today's episode. So we did kill 2 new bosses, right? So that was kind of cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.